The facts. Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
The memorized 25-second speech.
Well, that's the reason why this campaign is so important.
So that happened early on in the debate.
There it is. Was every bit as brutal as "You're no John Kennedy" or "There you go again."
It was hard to
They will
watch.
be talking about "There it is" 30 years from now.
Because every time then he said anything, Willie, it sounded canned, and you could see Marco Rubio get in his own head, and he started to sweat. And you could tell it was like throwing him off his game, because every time he went to a canned line, he knew it was a canned line.
Yeah, it's one thing to stay on...
And would sweat more.
It's one thing to stay on message, and we see that all the time. Politicians do that, and it's another thing to pivot off a question to make another point. But his response and the repetition of that response didn't line up with anything that Chris Christie had said. And as we've been saying so far this morning, Marco Rubio knew this was coming. He should have been sitting waiting for that. It was telegraphed by Chris Christie beginning on Tuesday, right after the Iowa caucuses, when he called Marco Rubio the boy in the bubble.
There was slightly a quality of, you know, like when the little disc spins on your phone and like the operating system just gets hung and it won't go and it won't go. You have to do a hard reset, you know, on the phone.
You have to turn the phone off.
Yeah, that was the only way. I had to do a hard drive, complete reboot to get Rubio back up.